Welcome back to another episode of Two Joes and the Pro. As always, you get your guys, Kenny, Ryan, and Brian. I was a little geeked up with the... Hey, by the way, before I get the podcast started, I gotta ask you guys a question. Have you guys ever had Egyptian spinach?
Is that different from regular spinach?
Obviously.
Oh, yeah. So no, okay.
No.
I made it today, and I would say I was when I first started out, I was like, okay, cool, let's try something new. At first, I was like doing all the shit right. I was like, okay, cool, this looks like it's gonna be good. Then halfway through cooking, I was like, damn, bro, I don't know if this is gonna come out successful or not. It started to look a little crazy because I had to use like big whole leaf spinach. I guess is a different from the regular. These leaves of spinach that I got, bro, they looked like collard greens, like they was that big. So when I was trying to cut it up, like when you cook spinach, it thaws down, right? It boils down and gets smaller.
Shut
I had a, huh? What? Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Nothing.
I had the pot big as hell with all these greens, and I was like, damn, this shit, I put way too much in it. But it ended up turning out good. Long story short, Chef Harper on here, if you guys didn't know, I also cook in my spare time. That's what I like to do. Anyway, let's get to it. My guys, how you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm great, man. I got this exhilarating story about kale, but I'm going to save it for next episode.
Hey, Ryan, what's going on, Big Money? How you
That was exhilarating. I'm just trying to...
Egyptian spinach, bro. I'm trying.
What is Egyptian about it? Like, I just
it's
don't
Egyptian because of the recipe, bro. I had to use some coriander.
The way the Egyptians used to make it.
I guess it was just a recipe. I saw it when I was inside the building. I saw it on the wall. It was for, it was a North African dish. I said, okay, let me try something different. I want my girls to be cultured, right? So I was like, let me do some stuff different. So I use some different seasoning from from North Africa, things like that. I'm trying to be different. Anyway, this is not a cooking show. Unless you guys want us to do a cooking show, we can do that.
Oh, we can, yeah.
Because Ryan is actually a chef. Brian doesn't do anything but yap his mouth. He eats. He's a taste tester. He don't cook.
I mean, he makes smash burgers,
bro,
and anything on a Blackstone.
On the Blackstone, all right.
Okay, anyway. All right, let's get to the sports, man. So what's been going on? NBA. That's it.
NBA, man.
Fire.
So
Lakers won. I don't know if I covered that last time. I can't remember when everything ended.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it was Game 7 about to happen. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, you might
or actually, no. No, yeah, it was Game 7. It was Game 7. Game 7 was on Friday, I believe.
I don't know. They pulled it out. Congrats. They're playing like.
Or Game 6. Sorry.
Yeah, they're yeah. I did say.
You said if they got to 7, they would lose.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and they took care of business. So
really,
Lakers. I mean, they're playing really great team defense lately. They took care of everybody. They let Steph do whatever, but they took care of the rest of that team.
Yeah,
and that's a good way to beat them. So Clay looked like a shell of himself. I don't know what.
It's not Clay. The person that really fucked it up is Jordan Poole, dog. I'm telling y'all over and over again.
Poole? Clay's supposed to be number 2, and
I understand Clay's supposed to be number.
The last 3 games.
No, that's not true.
That is true.
He didn't score less than 3 points. 10 points the last 3 games. It's not true. It's not a true statement, bro.
Let me look that up.
Go look it up. That's not a true statement. He didn't score less than 10 the last 3 games. That's not true. Jordan Poole, Mr. Wishy Washy. He was supposed to be. He's supposed to take another step. He didn't take a step at all.
He took a step backwards.
He took a step backwards for sure. And Draymond said yesterday that he believed if he didn't have that incident early in the year that they would still be playing right now. And I was like, I don't know. Because he said he would have called out a lot of the mishaps that was happening on defense for them. So I was like,
Game 6, Klay Thompson, 8 points.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, why are you doing that?
I mean, Jordan will average 20 points a year during the regular season.
But then what?
Again, and then in this series, he was trash.
Okay,
trash.
I'm sorry. Game 5, Klay Thompson had 10 points.
Okay,
that's great from your number 2 guy. I mean,
but like
freaking ripping it up.
Kenny's right. Jordan Poole averages 20 a game. He had 21 the first game, 6, 5, 0, 11, and 7.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, Game 4, 9 points.
Okay.
Yeah, tearing it up. How much does freaking Klay Thompson average in the year? Probably damn near 20 points as well. So
But
why are you
look,
going to sit there and blame just Jordan Poole
talk
when
about the
Klay
games
Thompson
before him.
sucked too?
I didn't say Klay Thompson was not trash, but
yeah, but Klay Thompson had a game of 25 points, 30, 15 in that series.
He doesn't want to say those three. He didn't want to say those three.
Those are the first 3 games.
Yeah,
he had 2 good games. 15. That's still subpar in my mind.
Okay.
Your number 2 guy is gonna be 20.
Hey, can you go out there and score 15, Mister? That's subpar.
Me? Maybe in the Y League.
Besides Jordan Poole's first game where he had 21,
Yeah,
which is average of what he would. Everything else was 11, 7, 0. He had a game of 0.
I know.
He played 10 minutes.
He was bad. He was
bro.
bad.
But you got to think about it. This is not just this. The series before, he was back and forth. He had a game that he would have 20, then he would have a game that he have 8, then he have 20 again, then he have
7, 10,
Like-
20, 17, 4, 16, 22, 10, 7, and 6.
What are we
Or
talking
an
about?
8. Yeah.
For a
He
guy
is
that we're giving 140 million to, we're giving him 140 million to shoot the ball, not to play defense, because he plays no defense at all. He's damn near what's the matador on defense. He opens the door, he olays all the time. He doesn't play any defense. So that's really why, in my opinion, that contributed to them losing, because they didn't have another person. Steph was going out there scoring 50 all the time. That's not it. And people wonder why Steph was mad that Jordan Poole took that shot, because those numbers that you just heard. Like, I'm consistent, you're not, and you're going to take that shot? Anyway, that's beside the point.
Whatever.
The game I really wanted to touch on was Boston and 76ers, because that game 7 was not a game 7. That was a Boston scrimmage.
That was the Sixers quitting.
They definitely quit on, like, that was third quarter. They were done.
Yeah.
Third quarter.
Thoughts of Embiid's comments after the game.
Bro.
He literally threw everyone under the bus except for him and Harden.
Bro. Embiid made Embiid look lazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he went from lazy to just out there. Like, he's just walking. Like, I don't even know why he was out there.
I don't know why he did that, because Tyrese Maxey had a good series, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I thought he performed pretty well. So, like, I don't
Make
know.
some money.
And they fired Doc Rivers, right?
Which is stupid.
I don't think it's stupid. Doc Rivers doesn't get done. They put a list. They put up a thing of his career, how many leads he has blown. He's blown over 10 leads in the playoff.
Okay.
That's 10, bro. It's only 50 something % of the time.
And if you run through them, it's because his superstars either didn't show up or were hurt, meaning they didn't show up.
It doesn't matter.
Your superstars have to show up. That's what Game 7's about.
Coach. You get paid
There's
to coach.
no coaching in Game 7. There is. It's whoever is mano and mano.
We're not talking about in Game 7. We're just talking about in leads that he has given up.
Okay.
We're not talking about Game 7.
You
Game 7, I
Game
agree.
7 to give up the lead. You have,
No, it's not, because he had it was, man. I gotta go look at it. It was series that he was up 3-1. He gave it up. They lose the whole thing. It was series that he was up 3-0. They lose.
Okay.
Like 3-2.
I don't think he was
you
up
lose.
3-0 in any, but that's fine.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
He was
now I
up
gotta go.
3-1.
Now I gotta go find it, because Mister,
3-0. Come on now.
you gotta prove it to me. You gotta prove it to
He
me.
ain't no 3-0.
Hey,
He didn't lose 3-0.
Ryan, this is coming from the guy that I just told that Jordan Poole wasn't playing well. He's like, what? Klay Thompson wasn't playing well. Then you go hit the
Because I like to
numbers.
blame the guys in order. I don't like to go to the bench guy first.
Okay, man.
I like to go to the starter, the guy that's getting the second highest amount paid to him in the team.
Listen to this comment when Embiid was asked about James Harden. He said, I can't win alone. Me and James, we just can't win alone. That's why we played 5-on-5.
Yeah, like Tyrese Maxey's out there balling out. Yeah. But
Tyrese Maxey had more points than James Harden in like 3 games.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, because Harden had those 2 40-point games.
He had 2 games. That was it.
Yeah.
And he won those games. The Sixers won because of James Harden those games. I'll give him that. But then you go out there and put up 10 points or whatever he did. Like, that's unacceptable. You got to be more consistent.
Look at this. My bad. It's Doc Rivers, right? Doc Rivers' team has now blown 3-3-1 leads, 4-3-2 leads, 1-2-0 lead. That's what I saw. Not 3-0, it's 2-0. 1-2-0 leads, and has lost Game 7 4 times.
Yeah. Okay.
So you tell me 3-3-1 leads, 4-3-2 leads, 1-2-0 lead, and he's going to say superstars? You're up 3-1. You tell me you can't get one game?
I mean, Kenny, if we had more time,
Three
we could go through 'em.
series.
Because I know for a fact one of them is the year that Boston went against Orlando. They didn't have Garnett.
Okay, and then you're going to say
That's-
with Chris Paul, he didn't have that. Okay, come on, okay. But
know?
I don't care.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't care,
like,
Brian. I don't care.
Embiid and Harden, they packed it in after Game 6. They were done.
Brian,
I mean,
Brian. He
They
had a
stayed in Philly.
3-1
They didn't even
lead
go to
3
Boston.
times, and he couldn't get one win 3 times.
the NBA is not about coaching. The coaching only gets you so far, and then eventually the players have to do something.
It's not
now
about
you sound
coaching.
like me. Now you sound like me.
It's not about coaching.
Stop.
You definitely have to have a coach that is defensive minded. Offensively, I understand that, but you have to have a coach that's defensive minded.
So, do you think that Doc Rivers is not a good coach?
I think he's a player's coach. Do I think he's a good coach? No.
You understand he's a Hall of Fame coach, right?
They're
to the
going
Hall
to
of
say a
Fame.
Hall of Fame coach based off his winnings. He wins, right?
Because
He wins as a
consistently
regular
gets
season.
teams to
Cool.
the
He gets his
playoffs,
team to
man.
the playoffs. Cool. Okay. He has superstars on his team. He's supposed to do that. But at the end of the day, if you look at all the teams that end up winning the championship, what do they have? They have a coach that is defensive minded that's making them go the way. Eric Spoelstra, he's a defensive minded coach. Frank Vogel, when they won in the bubble, I know people don't want to count the bubble because guess what? This whole team, these 4 teams playing right now, it's the same shit we saw in the bubble. Same teams we saw in the bubble. Anyway, that's a side note.
They're not the same teams.
They are the same team. It was
They're
the
vastly
Lakers
different.
Nuggets.
They're comprised of several different players now.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the same team, the names of the teams.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
big deal.
It is a big deal because
I don't
people
like
said
that
the bubble don't
comparison.
count. They said the
did.
bubble don't count.
They didn't. They didn't have to play in front of anybody.
All the big stars that were on all the teams are still on the same team. That's what you said, right? The stars got to show up. The stars are still there. Jimmy Butler was there, right? Jason Tatum was there. LeBron's there. Joker's there. Jamal Murray's there. AD's there. Jamal Brown, Jalen Brown's there. What are we talking about? Only person that's not there is Tyler Hero. Ben Adebayo's there. Who? We're talking about the stars. We're not talking about bench players. That's what you told me. We don't care about bench players. We don't care about bench players. We're talking about the guys the highest paid on the team, right? That's what you told me.
Yeah.
Brian, don't dumb down the energy now. Keep the energy.
No, I'm good, man. I'm just saying
Keep
the
the
bubble,
energy.
The bubble don't count because you didn't play in front of crowds. There was
Anyway.
no home court.
Coaching don't count. Doc Rivers is
Coaching
great.
counts, but it ultimately comes down to the players.
Oh man. All right.
Look,
I
Brian,
digress.
you're never going to get Brian on, especially on the Doc Rivers thing. Anyone that has ties
To the Boston.
Celtics,
Has nothing
he
to
is
do with
he
that.
is going to
I
die
love
for
Doc
them.
Rivers.
He sees everything through his
I don't
Boston
love Doc
lens.
Rivers. I was okay with Doc Rivers going away from
There you
Boston.
go. There you go.
See, look, thank you, Steve. Look, everybody can't be Kwame Brown. Golly.
Another lead that the Celtics lost was against the Lakers in the finals in, 2010? Because Kendrick Perkins got hurt. He blew out his knee.
Bro,
in
Kendrick
Game 5.
Perkins was not a factor. Cut it out.
Okay,
Kendrick
Kenny.
Perkins was
Okay.
not a factor,
Okay.
bro. Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
He was the reason
You
why
just-
Andrew Bynum was not going off like he
Bro,
was. And then
stop
the game 6
it.
and 7, Andrew Bynum goes off and they win the championship.
Stop it, bro. You
Okay,
have
you
to
can
be
s-
stopped
no,
right now.
no,
You're
you
saying
stop
that
it.
Kendrick Perkins was a
Yes.
factor?
Yes.
No, no,
Yes.
no.
Yep. He
Brian,
was.
Brian, stop.
Okay. Kenny, just because you don't understand defensive basketball,
Huh,
that's
huh,
whatever.
huh. This is
Clearly.
this is coming from the guy that said, "Hey,
What? Go
This
back
coming
and
from-
look and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that Kendrick Perkins did not contain Bynum in that series up until that point. Then he blows his knee out. Bynum goes off the last 2 games. They win.
my."
Go
Let's
ahead.
let's,
Go
let's
ahead.
disregard.
I'm waiting.
Let's disregard that Kobe was hooping his ass off. Let's disregard
Yes.
Paul Gasol was playing
Yes.
good as hell. Don't get the big players showed up, but guess what? That wasn't the key. The key was Andrew Bynum.
What year was
That's
that?
what it
What was
was.
the difference?
I'll look it up for you.
Oh yeah, that was Andrew Bynum. My bad.
What year was it?
2010, I think. Or
I think it might be
whenever the-
9 because
Was it 9?
Boston won, Lakers won. I think Boston won again after that.
No, Boston only won 1.
Okay, then there was the Lakers back to back then.
Yeah, Boston won in 08
Got him.
for sure. I know that.
All right.
Summer of 08.
08, 09.
I just know they went back and forth. They were all three in there. They went 3 times straight though. They were in there.
I'm pretty sure it was 10 because 08 they
Yeah.
won. 09 Garnett was out because they played the
09,
Orlando and
10,
lost.
right?
And then, 09, 010, and 10, yeah.
09, 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
09
they
and
lost.
010.
All right.
This guy, though, man, I'll tell you. Coaches. Anyway, guys. So now what we have, Lakers played yesterday. They played game 1 of the Western Conference Finals.
They played pretty good.
They played really good.
They
But
came
guess
back.
what? Denver played better. Like,
Well,
Denver, they first of all, Bruce Brown, I think his name is Bruce.
Bruce Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Brown, he had 17 points or 16 points. We were like, oh, if he beats us, it's not our night, right? He's hooping. But the starters all had double digits. It's hard to beat any team when your starters have double digits. Joker I think he had 19, 12, and 7 at halftime, shooting 7 for 10 from the field. Jamal Murray looked like he's back in the bubble, playing very efficiently, right? Michael Porter's playing good he's playing defense, which they kept saying he doesn't play defense. He's playing defense yesterday. Aaron Gordon is still doing what Aaron Gordon does. Like, they looked good yesterday, right? I liked what I saw at the end by the Lakers. I think that I know you don't question the king, but LeBron, I felt like if he would have took that drive at the end on Jamal Murray instead of shooting a 3, I think that Denver would have tightened up a little bit more, and they would have had another opportunity to win the game, because you had, I think it was like 20 something seconds, maybe 29, 30 seconds, or whatever the case may be. And you're down 3. If you go drive to the cup, it's easy. You're either going to get fouled or you hit your layup, right? So you're down 1. You play a 1 possession game, right? And see what happens. And they already were on a 9-0 run, right? So Denver had no fluidity. They could not play right at that time. Joker was all over the place with Jamal Murray. They couldn't get anything going. So I was like, man, come on, let's keep it going. Let's keep the pressure on him. But, I'm not saying he did hero ball, but he took the 3 to try to, show people that he was the king, but it didn't work out. And I hate that at the end, they stopped playing. I was like, bro, it's like 18 seconds in the game, and they just like missed a shot or walking down the court. I'm like, bro, you can still foul and try to come back. But I guess they just conceded to, game 1 and say concede and you guys can have it and we'll concede game 2. But I think it's going to be a very interesting series, though.
Yeah, I think it's going to be just home court. It's going to go chalk. 7 games. I don't think the Lakers can beat Denver in Denver.
No, that's not true. We'll win game 2.
I don't know.
No, the only reason I say that is because Denver has these spurts where they go missing, right? And when the Lakers play good defensively, which they have been doing the whole playoffs, when they play good defensively, it's hard to beat them. And what Denver was up 20 points, bro. For you to be up 20 points and to only win by 6, when the Lakers had an opportunity to tie it at the end of the game, they
were down 3 at one point.
Yeah,
they were down 3.
LeBron pulled up and tried to hit that 3.
Exactly. So, like,
trust me, I hedged.
Yeah,
I took the Lakers at like plus 600 at one point.
All right. What was your argument, Brian? I got the stats up from that series.
What
his argument was
Perkins?
That
your
Perkins
argument with Perkins.
Yeah.
It was Perkins' defense on Bynum and
a
little bit on Pau Gasol as well.
But, all right. So game 1, Bynum had 10 points. Lakers won. Perkins was in that game. He only had 8 points. But you're worried about his defense. Game 2, Celtics won.
Because Garnett's always
Bynum had 21. Bynum had 21.
Yeah.
That game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then game 3, Lakers won. Perkins is still in. Bynum had 9 that game.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lakers won. So the games that Bynum was getting shut down, the Lakers were winning.
Keep going. Keep going, because his Bynum's the X factor.
In game 4, Boston wins. Bynum gets 2 points. Perkins, he only plays 25 minutes, but that's most of the game.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah.
And then so Boston won that game, and then Boston won the next game. So it was 3-2 lead. Bynum had 6 points that game. And Perkins played the whole game.
In what?
And then he got injured, right? He got injured during this game 6.
Oh, I guess it was game 6.
Lakers won 89-67.
Yeah, Boston rebounds. They couldn't do nothing that game.
Bynum had 2 points. And then game 7, Lakers won. And Bynum had 2 points. 6 rebounds.
Hey, that's what I mean, guys. For everybody who's listening out there, this guy shoots off his motherfucking hip. He's talking like Kendrick Perkins is a bum. He's not a bum because he's a professional athlete. He's done okay. I get that, but he's a bum when I'm saying like comparatively to his peers.
So look
Come on,
at
stop
Powell's, look at Powell's numbers then.
No, we're not doing that. We're done. We're done.
Defense is really
We're done talking basketball, bro.
Oh,
we're done talking basketball.
Right.
We're done talking basketball because you're just blowing smoke. You talk that shit about Doc Rivers and all that, and then you talk this stuff about Kendrick Perkins. You're done. We're done with it. Boston's playing right now against the Heat. We'll see what happens. I think it's a close game still. Is it still a close game, Brian?
Yeah, it was at half.
Yeah,
they're up like it's 71-61. They just started.
Oh, they took off. So that's what I had for basketball. I know I took 20 minutes. Golly. Let's go to the baseball.
Well, we're light on football, so you guys can take your time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't even know what you want to talk about baseball.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk baseball. About. I'm gonna talk about hockey. Okay.
Can I talk about rain delays though? I hate baseball. I'll never bet on baseball ever in my life.
Okay, why is
ever
that?
in my life? I don't know, because the Mets were playing the Nationals, and I picked a pitcher to get 4 strikeouts. The game gets delayed. Then they start the next day. As long as they start within 24 hours, FanDuel will not refund or void the game. But the Mets come out and they start a different pitcher. And I lose that bet regardless.
Man, this Yankees game is pissing me off currently.
Olympic curling.
Right now. Yankees is in the top of the ninth. They're playing against the Blue Jays. And I'm like, come on, bro. Are y'all serious? Y'all gonna do this to me? Anyway, baseball has I will tell you guys this. Baseball, the Padres trash. Diamondbacks trash. Who else?
I feel like we always say that the Padres are trash.
The Dodgers trash. Boston's trash. I was playing. No, I'm not gonna say the Dodgers. The Dodgers and
bet them.
The Dodgers and the Diamondbacks have cost me money in there, so that's why I'm saying they're trash. They're not really trash, but the Padres and Boston, besides today, because Boston is kicking Seattle's ass today, they have been wishy-washy. When I say teams are trash, I exaggerate a lot, guys, if you can tell. When I'm saying trash, they're really wishy-washy. Like the Padres is inconsistent. Boston's been inconsistent, right? Tampa Bay is still Tampa Bay. Like they've been going crazy. I keep betting against the Twins, but I need to check the standings because the Twins, they are actually playing pretty decent right now. The Orioles still look good. Rangers look good. The Astros is trying to string some wins together. I'm really not an NL guy, so the NL Central I do pay no attention to. So I can't really tell you about what the Brewers and Pirates are. I see the numbers, but I don't watch those games. The only NL I watch is the NL West because the NL East trash. Anyway, Brian, what do you have to add to that?
Well, the Yankees are heating up because they're cheating. We had a game where Aaron Judge was caught looking into the dugout before the pitch was thrown, and then coincidentally he gets a home run twice in that game. He's only hit 5 home runs in the first month of baseball, and then this past 7 days he's got 5 home runs. It's like, wonder how that guy heated up.
How does that work?
They're not heating up right now.
But so basically what happened, I don't know if you've seen the video, Ryan, probably not, but the pitcher is getting ready to throw the ball, and then the cameraman caught Aaron Judge's eyes going from looking at the pitcher, and then all of a sudden he's darting over and he's looking at the dugout because he's getting a sign from the dugout of where the pitch is going to be located. At first, he came out and said there was a lot of chatter in my dugout and I kept getting distracted by it. That's what he first said. Then the next day, he comes out and admits that the Toronto catcher was tipping the pitches, the location of the pitches, and that the Yankees had picked up on it, which isn't technically illegal. But the fact that he lied about it initially makes me wonder if there's something else going on.
What else would be going on?
That they're stealing signs somehow illegally, like how the Astros did a few years back.
The fact that Brian is saying this, guys, is no truth to it at all because he's stretching the truth. He's a
Oh.
Yankees hater. He's hating on the Yankees.
It was a headline article on ESPN.
Anything's headline. ChatGPT has been headline for the last 3 months. It's been out for a year and a half. So don't believe Brian, guys. All the Yankees fans out there, keep faith. Aaron Judge is still good. Don't listen to Brian.
Cool. We'll stop talking about Aaron Judge then, and we'll talk about how else the Yankees have been cheating. Yesterday, the Yankees pitcher, I don't even know his name. It's like German or
German. Yep, he got
Herman or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bro gets tossed out of the game after he was told to wash his hands between innings at one point. Doesn't wash his hands. Then he comes back out and they check him for sticky stuff again on his hands. And the umpire after the game said that this guy had the stickiest hand that he's ever observed in the major leagues when checking for sticky substances.
Oh, bro, they stretching that truth.
This guy
the stickiest hands he ever observed.
Then you look at the video and you see like this freaking brown shit on his pants where he's been wiping his freaking hand. Like he's just blatantly cheating out there. That's what the Yankees have to do to get on a hot streak. Well, more power to them, I guess.
Did you hear? Listen to that. That was the stickiest hands I've ever seen. What are you talking about?
This baseball, to me, all they talk about is cheating.
That's it.
Yeah. I feel like that is like part of the game. Like, just let them cheat. Steroids, sticky shit. Everything. Just let them do it all.
Let them cheat because those teams don't win anyway.
Bro, they do let them cheat. It's just you have to be an idiot to get caught. If you're getting caught, that means you're doing it in such a blatant way that
And why do you have to be negative about it? What if they studied their signs and are able to figure out what they're going to throw?
It's the same thing in football.
Because it's not all manual signs anymore. Now they have a pitch selector, which is electronic. So there are people out there speculating that there is somehow intercepting those signals.
Oh, they're hacking into the system and getting the signs on the electronic.
So why do they even allow that? That's like saying that I'm hacking into the headset in the football game.
It was part of their whole wanting to speed the game up. That's why. That's why they implemented it. But hey, man,
where are they seeing this automatic thing? This what you call it anyway? The pitch count. Where are they seeing that anyway?
What do you mean?
How do they transmit that? How do they
transmit it?
How do they communicate?
So there's buttons on the catcher. He'll either have it on his wrist or his knee or somewhere. He pushes what button he wants for pitch type and then the location type. Okay. And then the pitcher will either shake it yes or no. And the pitcher gets it in his ear somehow.
That's what
spoken into his ear.
Oh, I saw something today from one of the pitchers had like a black little thing, and he had on the front of his hat. Yeah.
Oh, so usually it's on the side because it's supposed to go to their ear.
Like, I thought he looked like he put it right in the front of his thing, but whatever. So my question is, so the stuff that they do with their fingers when they're pointing in the direction, that's not happening anymore. That's just bullshit.
Well, some of it is. It's still legal to do that. It's just some people have opted to go to the electronic version because they trust it and
they need artificial intelligence. I got you.
It speeds up the game. So
it's powered by AI.
Yeah.
AI, baby.
Let's see. Kenny, you gonna be putting any bets on the Oakland A's, or are you gonna keep betting against them? Like,
I'm definitely not betting against them anymore. Like at this point, golly.
Are you gonna start pounding the over? Like I've continued to tell you about the A's.
I'm not pounding any overs, bro.
It's an automatic over with that team.
I'm not pounding any overs right now. I'm about to pound my damn table in half if the Yankees lose this game. But no, I'm not. I don't, bro. I really feel really uncomfortable with overs. Like in baseball, it really scares the hell out of me. Hockey, I got used to it because it's happening at such a high occurrence. I was like, okay, cool. But for baseball, I really get nervous because
here's what you got to do. You look at the weather, make sure it's at least 75 degrees. See what the wind direction is. If it's blowing out, you want to know that. Okay.
The wind direction blowing out. If it's going to get northeast at 5 miles per hour or greater, then you know it's a higher velocity.
Check the humidity. You don't want a lot of moisture in the air because the ball can't slice through the moisture.
Actually, you got to make sure the pitcher has the right stickiness on his hands, so to make sure the velocity can get out and travel.
Anyways, So if you want to listen or not, that's up to you. If you want to keep losing, that's fine. Also, you want to
Was that shade
you
thrown?
want to look at the bullpens. Who has weak bullpens? If there's teams that have weak bullpens, you know they're going to give up a shit ton of runs at the end of these games. So that's when you want to hit the over. You can wait and do it live if you want. If you think that the starter is good, but the bullpen shit, just wait. Just little things like that.
Little things, man. Kenny, you got to worry about the little things. I know
the Dodgers,
difficult
the Dodgers
for
are
you,
8-2 in the last 10.
things.
We just happened to go and bet them on the one night that they. Just
This. You know why, Brian? You know why you're okay with it? Because Brian will make 7 bets, and then he'll make 7 bets, send us 7 or 2 of the 7. The 2 of the 7 he sends to us loses. Then he wins the other 5, and he hits me up the next day like, shoot, well, it was a good day for me. I was like, where was the good day at?
Kenny,
Who was a good day at?
I haven't seen any of your bets.
You know why?
Send them in the chat.
Bro, you know why you haven't seen any of my bets?
Why?
Because I ain't got none. I ain't got none. I've been taking your bets, and only sometimes I feel different because I've been getting my ass kicked with you. So I was like, I don't know about that one. So I'll take that off. So I'll take one of the bets off, and then I'll put something else on. And then I end up still losing. So it's
how do they look right now, Kenny? How do my bets look right
bro,
now?
I don't care because I'm not in it. I don't care.
Oh, you're not in it. You're not in it.
Yeah. What we got for football, Ryan?
Dude, football's
happening. You don't
want
to talk about hockey?
No, we're not talking about hockey.
You need to talk about hockey. Talk about hockey.
Freaking playoffs. Go, Kenny. You can do it.
Okay.
You got this.
Hockey right now, we have the Knights playing against the Stars.
Yep.
I know, bro. I'm just telling you. The Knights playing against the Stars. I think the Knights is the Knights. Like I've been watching. I think the Knights are going to take it. The Stars have been playing back and forth. It was a good series with them and the Kraken. The Kraken. So I think that would be very interesting. I think it'll be pretty high scoring. I think it might be consistent on the same place to play as all the other series in the West has been. As far as on the East side, we have the Florida Panthers, which is like the underdog that everybody is rooting for, and the Florida Panthers are playing who? I just went blank.
Carolina Hurricanes.
Carolina Hurricanes, yes. Which Carolina has actually been playing really like lights out. So it's going to be a testament of who wants to do what. Because Carolina, when they were playing their last series versus the Devils, they were playing really gritty. But that's kind of Florida's Panthers game. They're junkyard dogs. Like that's what they want to do, right? So we will see what happens.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Yeah, just keep smashing those overs because all these teams can score.
Man, the Yankees, dog, just gave it up.
Except for the Yankees.
And New York Mets just came back.
Crazy. What's the score of that now?
It was 5-2, and now they just hit 3 runs, so it's tied. Bottom of the ninth. Yeah,
figure
it's gonna happen because I put it on there. It's my fault, bro.
Because I got the Rays.
What we got, Ryan?
Dude, I literally have nothing for football.
Okay, cool. If you don't have nothing, I have something for you.
Oh, the only thing for football is Peacock owns the rights to one playoff game this year, which sucks because I feel like what the NFL is going to start doing is selling the rights to these games to the streaming services. Like Thursday Night Football is like Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm. So
like you're going to have to get an Amazon Prime because they know you got Sunday tickets, so you got to get YouTube Live. You got the Thursday Night Football. Most people have Amazon Prime. And then now Peacock, in order to watch a playoff game, you're going to have Peacock in order to stream it, unless you have the cable TV for that. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
But is money rules the world, right? So like those guys are paying billions of dollars, so you're going to do it. So at this point in time, you just going to have to piggyback on somebody that has the streaming service, right? I think that most people have majority of the streaming services because who really watches cable at this point, right? Most people are having cable just to watch sports, like football games. But now that, ESPN has their thing with Disney, right? And then now Amazon Prime has it. Pretty soon, Apple TV is going to get something. And before you know it, people are like, why do we need cable for? To watch the news? I can watch the news online. So it's kind of like, I think it's fine. I just think the production has to be a lot better. I hope Amazon production is a lot better than it was last year for sure.
Oh yeah, the audio was terrible.
It was terrible.
Right. Brian was losing his mind.
Dude, you couldn't even fucking hear anything.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
I have something for you though, right? So I was looking at some stuff for NFL, and it was how many? It was 14 quarterbacks taken in the draft, right?
Yep.
And with the quarterbacks taken, is some interesting landing spots for some teams. So I want you guys' take on who do you expect to rise out of the ashes per se in of the rookies and actually perform pretty well or have an opportunity to be to blossom that most people are not expecting. I can run through some of the names if you guys need me to as well.
Yeah, because I don't know any of them.
Yeah. So of course we know the top guys. You know, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, Hendon Hooker. I don't know if you know Jake Haynier is, but he's for the Saints. Stetson Bennett, he looked pretty good in rookie minicamp for the Rams. Aiden O'Connell, the quarterback quarterback from Purdue, he's actually at the Raiders, which is kind of interesting. Clayton Tune he's on the Arizona Cardinals. He's a decent player. Dorian Thompson Robinson, I think it's weird because he's like a mini Deshaun Watson, but they have some people on the roster already with Kellen Mond and Joshua Dobbs. So I'm curious on you guys to take on there. Sean Clifford from Pittsburgh.
Who got Kellen Mond?
Cleveland.
The Browns.
Oh, they picked him up?
Yeah, they have all these mobile quarterbacks. But I don't, no offense to Dobbs, but I don't know how Joshua Dobbs is still in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Best time being on a practice squad.
No, he's a backup, so he's making money. But I'm just saying, like, I don't get it. But Sean Clifford, the Penn State quarterback, he's with the Packers. Is he going to challenge Jordan Love? Who knows?
I like that one actually.
Huh?
Jordan Love is trash, so you never know.
You know somebody I think I like, but I think it will be when he goes to his next team. If that happens, Max Duggan, for the Chargers. Why? Because he's a gamer. Man, he's a gamer. I don't think he's going to have a chance on the Chargers only because Justin Herbert's there. But I think that him being behind Justin Herbert and seeing that gunslinger mentality, the coaching staff there, when he does leave and go to another team, I think you will see him, have quality starts, but that he'll be a backup for a while because he'll have quality starts when he comes in the game. He'll be a mobile Gardner Minshew with better game decisions because Gardner Minshew he'll throw it anywhere. But that's what I see. And then I'm curious on your take on this one, Brian, as well. Malik Cunningham for you guys. So all those quarterbacks, I just want you guys to take if you have any at all.
I like the Stetson Bennett one for the Rams just because I think Stafford's neck injury or like his back injury, he's got maybe it's a shoulder. He's got some real issues going on. And I was actually surprised he was actually going to play this year. Like I thought he was done. Like he was going to call it quits. So he's coming back. Yeah, so he's coming back to play. But I could see Stetson Bennett coming in if Stafford gets shut down or he's injured and they have a good enough offensive coordinator or offensive-minded head coach to be able to – they made Baker look good for a couple games. Like, he could come in and look pretty decent.
What do you think, Brian?
Don't listen to that. It's stupid.
What did he say?
Trolling.
All right.
He said, "Who's Malik Cunningham?" That's what you did.
No, I know who that is.
No.
I'm about to say that's the broke man's Lamar Jackson.
John Andrews is the YouTube comment here that is just trolling.
I didn't see. I
was like, I know who that is.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Jamie said Jamal Murray won't be that good next game. I hope not, because he was killing.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I like the Packers.
Zappy.
I like him. But the Malik Cunningham, or whatever his name is, I don't know. If he gets a chance, he might be okay.
He's going to get a chance, man. Bill's going to give him a chance. Because Bill gives everybody a chance. He's not going to draft a player and not give him no chances.
He didn't draft him. He was undrafted.
Not draft.
He brought him in because he
drafts signed to the team. You know what I'm saying?
Always has 3 quarterbacks in the preseason.
Okay.
So to me, he's just practice squad fodder,
bro.
Unless
he's the only quarterback on your roster that's super mobile.
Okay.
He is.
So
you kept telling me all this talk about Lamar Jackson and how Bill likes Lamar Jackson and all this stuff, and it's just like now he has a broke man's Lamar Jackson. Let me not say broke man. He's Lamar Jackson like, right? And you now saying he's just a practice squad body or he's just a camp body. That's not true, bro. You can't tell me all the stuff you talked about Lamar Jackson and then say when Malik Cunningham comes, you like, he's not even that good. He's not like what?
I mean,
you think Bill has nothing in mind for using him?
No. Not in the near term. He's bringing him into camp as a third arm. If he performs well, he'll have a chance of making the team.
Man, I cannot wait till we're like week 5, week 6 in, and you're starting to hear flurries of Malik Cunningham's name coming up. And when that happens, then I'm gonna say, Brian, I thought you said he was just supposed to be a camp body. What happened?
The only way it happens is if an injury happens or a trade happens.
Oh man, not just he's playing. I can't. Ryan, can you please put this in your memory log? When we get to camp and we start hearing, you know how Brian goes into his sources and starts hearing all this camp news. I heard that they said in camp that the Patriots, blah, blah. I can't wait till the time he says Malik Cunningham's name in camp. Please, Ryan, just please remember that if I don't remember it.
All right, I'll read this for you real quick, Kenny. Patriots have given Cunningham a contract that includes $200,000 in total guarantees and $30,000 signing bonus, according to a source. That's the most guaranteed money the Patriots have ever given out to an undrafted free agent. It's more guaranteed money than the 2022 6th-round pick received last year, and it's a lower signing bonus.
Who is that?
So these are just facts.
Who's the 6th-round pick last year that they're talking about?
I don't know, whoever your 2022 6th-round pick is last year.
Was it a quarterback? I mean, quarterbacks' pace skills are a little bit different than other positions.
That doesn't matter.
Not when it comes to draft.
When the drafts, bro. It doesn't matter at all. Nope.
Not at all.
Nope. They all get the same pay.
That's why everyone's like, it's stupid for you to draft a running back in the first round.
We all get the same. What you think, Ryan? What's your response to that?
What my response is?
They're just giving money away. Is it charity money? Just giving it away.
It's $200,000. That's it. That's your commitment.
Kevin Harris, running back. That was your.
Do you understand that for him to be an undrafted free agent, there's no guarantees in the contract?
Yeah.
So there's no guarantees, but he's an undrafted free agent that has guarantees in the contract.
Probably because of his position.
No, bro. That does not happen. There's a lot of undrafted quarterbacks that are on the roster. They don't get guaranteed contracts. They don't get guarantees in their contracts.
Okay.
It doesn't happen, bro.
All right.
The only guarantees that undrafted free agents get, if they're preferred, is they get a signing bonus. And their signing bonus ain't $200,000.
Guess you're trading somebody then.
Just say you don't know. Just say you don't know.
No,
say I don't know what the game plan is. He could have something. I'm not tracking it right now.
Nah, he ain't get nothing.
Okay. All right. I can't
Unless
win
he's
with
coming
him.
to not play quarterback.
I can't win. Oh my God, Ryan! Do you hear this guy? He doesn't like to hear the truth.
Yeah, it would be such a shocker for the Patriots to take a quarterback and make them something else. That would be such a weird phenomenon.
You're not taking Malik Cunningham and he's going to play something else, bro. That's not happening.
Because
he hasn't played anything else.
He's an athlete.
He's not an athlete. He's a quarterback. He didn't come there as an athlete. He came to Louisville as a quarterback.
Jacoby Myers is a quarterback in college. Julian Edelman was a quarterback in college.
They played quarterback. That wasn't what they went to the league as. It's not the same.
I mean, I don't know. Just saying.
All right, I'm done. I'm beating a dead horse. I'm done talking to you about this. Yeah. Conversation is over.
We're talking about practice squad players right now, Kenny.
We're not talking
about practice.
All right. Anyway, Ryan, do you have anything to say, bro? Anything else?
I got nothing, man. We got nothing going on. Enjoy the lull. Training camp's coming.
It's coming and it's going to pick up. Brian, what about you?
I don't know. I'm just watching this stupid Celtics game right now. I can't believe they blew this lead.
Oh, you can't believe it. Yeah. You know what I can't believe?
What?
I can't believe the Yankees, dog. That's what I can't believe. I can't believe the Yankees. I just can't believe them. I can't believe them. That's what I can't believe. I'm done. I'm done betting on baseball. I was over with. I'm done with it. You guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Tune in next week. We love the comments. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. We appreciate the love and support. I'm out of here. I don't know what Brian and Ryan's going to do. I'm done. I can't take this shit no more. Peace. Enjoy your week.